as was demanded of me by the CO office. I've done that generally. There are things that have happened that show to me that there are now, there's potential for me to be in and my family be in danger if no one listens to me, because what I'm being told is they're lies. So I'm getting threats to do something and act, and then nothing is on the other side. So the example is, I'll give to you, then I'll stop talking. If you have nothing to say, this is gonna have to be escalated. Like I don't want to escalate, but if you can't address this discrepancy, then I think, yeah, I mean it's going to be an issue for me. If it's going to be an issue for me as far as safety is concerned, I have to escalate, spend money, do all that stuff. All right, so the example is the website, or sorry, the domain is virtual.vote.
Virtual.vote?
Yes.
Hold on. Is this your domain or for someone else?
Why do you think that I'm talking about it?
You said about the safety of your family.
So why do you think I'm talking about it then? You think I'm talking about the safety of my family? Yes. So it's mine, and you want to know why it's mine? Because if you go on the Who is, that's me. That's my business address, and the rest of my domains some of them have my home address. Some of them are bad ones too. That I was doing to show, like, if I needed to, that there's lack of compliance. Like if the other ones come to expire, or if they don't expire, like bad ones, like cartels.us goes to my freaking house. I didn't think it was a test to see if I can buy it and then, cancel it. So far, it's true. You can't. There's no control. But this is an example, and I'll tell you why, of just threats and I guess lack of certainly internal policies that I'm aware of. I won't go any further than that, but I'm just going to ask you one question. Why would, if I'm not a client, GoDaddy auto-renew my domain on my behalf, leave it in my name, and not allow me to change the DNS settings?
There must be an issue with your domain, so we need to validate your account in order for us to see what's going on that domain. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How can you validate my account?
I need a customer number.
Sure. 363-063-22.
Okay, hold on. Okay, just stay on the line. I'll be right back. Thank you.
Do the recording while I'm here. That could be interesting. Oh, pre-launch.
got an alert from your account. You need to send an email to this email address. So that's gonna be from the
CEO team?
management.
A CEO team?
Yes.
I've sent them 560 emails, miss. 560. They sent me one to cancel my account, calling me a racist on Christmas Eve last year when I owned over 1,000 domains. They sent me another one after the authorization codes they gave me were 75% incorrect. I have no control over my DNS. And they sent me another one after they changed my DNS codes again when I was doing more transfers. I spent like multiple 5 figures just transferring domains because of your CEO team. There's a lack of respect, and in this case, there's a lack of operational continuity. This is negligence. Do you agree that my name is Brian Ford, miss? Do you? It's a simple question. You can say that. You can't say that I'm Brian Ford. Excuse me?
Again, sir.
Can you help me with this, please? Can you help me with this? Virtual.vote can be potentially it could be a political thing. You've got to understand. I'm not wrong. Right? Like, the President of the United States talks about voter fraud, all sorts of things. I don't want my home address, my business address on there. And that was one I wanted to buy, not messing around. But I didn't think my information was going to be exposed. It's not right. You're going to hang up?
No, sir. What I'm trying to say is I cannot take any further actions on your...
So why am I talking to you then? It's unbelievable. You guys are unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like, this is a corporation. All right, actually, wait, hold on. Sorry. I got it. CEO. I got it. Another question. Do you have a process associated with change of DNS information, name server information?
I'm gonna try send you an article, sir.
No. I said, does GoDaddy have a process? Because someone went in and virtual vote was redeeming. Look it up. Please tell me that you have access to it.
I don't have an access.
Okay. It was okay. So just so you know, it was modified 2 days ago from redemption period to auto renew period. After I was threatened that I was going to lose all these. Still has GoDaddy as a registrar. Still has my name, business address. How can that be? If you can't find, can you find someone in the system associated with that domain that you guys hold as registrar? Is that not negligent on your side? Do you think Bank of America knows where John Doe's cash is?
Again, sir, I just mentioned that I cannot take any...
I know, but I'm saying you are the customer. You are my connection, right? CEO office has never called me. Like, if the tapes get pulled, I mean, they're in a lot of trouble because they're giving you the responsibility to talk to someone like me who just wants simple information. I don't want to be upset. But you probably haven't seen many things like that. No one in the system owns the asset. GoDaddy is a registrar. It was updated on the redeeming date to be renewed automatically, authorized by the owner, me. That's not true. Am I going to get a bill for it? Is my credit getting hit? Because GoDaddy's sending bills to the wrong address or an email doesn't exist anymore? These are real problems for corporations. Even ones that don't care have to worry about that stuff. You can't send insurance to someone who's already dead. You got to kind of keep track of where people are, right? You can't be renewing assets on someone's behalf if you've already kicked them out and said they don't exist. It's a problem for you guys. It's a problem. I mean, you're going to say no, but do you think if I'm right, you should say yes, but do you think that in any other circumstances, if you didn't continue owning something, that you would even want to have the liability? Like, if you move out of your apartment, it's a rental. Is your name still on the insurance? No, it's a new person. Same thing with ownership. Same thing with anything. It's a dangerous game you guys are playing, really. I don't exist, but you're using my assets and doing whatever you want with them. I mean, honestly, you guys have no control over any employees. Either employees have no information. Like, you don't have access to who is. My 6-year-old knows what who is. No cap. He knows what who is because daddy's on it so much. Why is daddy on it? Trying to see what the hell's going on with my domains. So, but you don't have access to who is, and you're a client service professional. That's not your fault. That's poor CEOing. I truly believe it's poor CEOing. It's poor leadership. And I am criticizing. It's a very simple thing to fix. I'm sure you have a computer in front of you. And they restrict access to who is. I mean, I got nothing to say. It's just... I got nothing to say. All right.
I hear you, sir, but again, I cannot take further actions from your account.
Yeah, I know. So, actually, a question. What can you do? Is there anything that you can do? Not for me, just what do you do in your job? Like, what's the role? What is the role?
Role of what, sir?
Of your function at GoDaddy? Do you advise?
General support.
Because for what support?
General support and the hosting support. So, like
Okay.
queries and more on website troubleshooting.
Okay. So what sort of troubleshooting would that be?
Like if your website is down, so we will check and we'll troubleshoot. Those are our line of business. And other questions like the payments, renewals.
Great. So renewals. Great. Can you check in the system if there's any information around the renewal of virtual.vote? I just walked you into that because I know how you guys read off your script. I've spent a lot of time. Can you please, miss, they're going to pull these tapes. Please protect yourself and don't lie. Do you have the ability to see what the renewal status is of virtual.vote? Yes or no? And I'll hold you to this. Like, I was going to be cool, but like, if this is a touch point that I need to use to get the CEO team to do what they need to do or to take them down, then I'll use this, and you're going to be negatively affected, and I don't want for you to be. It's a simple question. Because if the answer is no, then you guys have compliance issues.
We cannot provide any issues with the domain name. And again, we cannot...
No, you just said, no, sorry, you just said that you handle that, miss, or ma'am.
Yes, I understand. I said that we are handling renewals, but unfortunately, we need to validate to your account. And unfortunately, your account cannot be validated because you need to contact CEO team at godaddy.com. That's the only advice here. We cannot take further actions or any descriptions or any explanations to your account. You have to connect with this team.
Okay, should
Email them.
do they have a phone number?
They don't have a phone number.
Oh, they
Just
don't.
email.
Does your legal team have a phone number?
We don't have, just email.
Oh, your legal team doesn't have a phone number. Do you know if there are any other S&P 500 companies that don't have a legal team with a phone number?
Again, sir, I already answered your question. We don't have a phone number to contact.
Does your I'm just interested because I like ventures. Does your business of your size have a disaster recovery plan?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.